Hello, everyone. This is the Unlocked Voice of the Youth. We are here to discuss some arising topics about the youth and how to go about it. I'm your host, Solomon Asari, and I'm here with.
Yeah, I'm Enoch Osine.
Okay, so we are here to talk about education and why most of the youth now think that education won't be a factor to help them go on in life or as in work.
Oh,
So
okay.
most youth now think that when they further their education because of job opportunities, some job opportunities which are not allowed to them, the courses that they choose which feel as in progress to what they are doing, and also some things which they think that ain't working for them. That's why
Yeah,
most youth now drop out of school. Yo, Enoch, what do you
yeah,
make of it?
yeah, yeah. In this modern Ghana, I've seen that concept is in most of the youth mind, and that's not helping in the development the country on the most serious note. Yeah, and education is the art of impacting or carrying knowledge or skills to further our lives so that in future we can make a good use and develop the country. And here is the case: some of the youth have negative concepts about education, and they think that um, the course that they are doing or education is not going to help them in their future. And some course like visual art, yeah, is very helpful to me, yeah, and not only visual art.
Okay, I'm not cutting you short, but when you talk of visual art, can you please go into it for us? Because all we know is drawing. For
No,
me,
no,
that's
no,
the
no, no,
concepts that I
no.
have drawing
Ah,
and doing beats and other stuffs, statues and other stuffs. And I've seen most of them, they don't get nothing out of it. So, me too, I have that perception. So, if you can take us through.
okay, 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 yeah. And yeah, I know that what you are thinking about, most of the people also think the same thing, but that's not it. Visual art consists of many things. Yeah, consists of many things. Drawing, basically, yeah, we all know drawing, making sculptures and other things, but that's not all. Visual art, you have graphics, you have like yeah, going further, exploring things, nature and other things like past people, the prehistoric men and other things, discovering a lot of things.
Oh, okay. So, you mean history?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So, history is also part of visual art.
yeah,
Oh.
like GK, they bring the concept of that history and other things, museum, mausoleums, and yeah, a whole lot.
GK as in general knowledge in art.
Yeah,
Wow, wow, wow. That's very
GK,
wonderful. I've heard about this historic person in Ghana, Yasantua.
yeah,
Yeah, I read the book and I saw it, and then it's directed me to GK. That's the course or one of the subjects under visual arts which you are
yeah,
talking right now. Okay,
yeah.
so what can we do about this? If most of our kids right now, when they get to CHS level, they then tend to move away or they don't want to like further the education because they think that at this point in time I have nothing to do. Most of them leave education. You started education from crèche,
Yeah.
basic, upper primary to GHS. Then you wrote B's. Why is it that they didn't drop there? And most of the youth too, they forge into these peer pressure things and
Yeah,
other stuff.
that's
So
right.
what
Yeah.
are some of the ways we can do to prevent this rate of high drop of the youth in education?
Yeah. From my understanding of what you asked and my solution, yeah, like you have to give them a public education about that on
Okay.
the most serious note because dropping out of school when you get to SHS, like to me, that's the beginning of life.
Okay, I
That's where
agree.
life really
I agree.
starts because you are going to learn a whole lot a day. And like the example I gave, visual art, it's a practical thing, and not only practical.
Mhm.
There's also theory aspects in it, and it's more basically about practicals and learning your practical things and other things. It gives you handwork to do.
Okay,
Hmm.
a
And
handicraft.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And you have to let them know that dropping out of school at that stage is really going to affect them
Affect them in what ways?
in future and other things.
Okay. What are, can you make specific of can you be specific of those things which will affect them in future?
In future, yeah, you are not going to get like a place to work, job opportunity, employment, because some companies will be needing people like that with that skills to work for them, like graphic design and other things. Many people need Many companies need people to work for them. So if you don't further your education at that level and get that skills and knowledge, you can't apply. And even if
I agree.
you get an employment there, what are you going to do? Nothing.
Mhm.
You have nothing in mind. But when you continue schooling and further education, going to the college, university, and other things, at that stage you are going to like they are going to polish you very well. And you are going to get your hand, your weak hands. Seriously.
Okay, okay, I agree totally. Okay, so if you continue and I ask, so when the feeling comes as you don't want to learn, I know, right? Yeah, a student,
Yeah.
and I'm also a student. This happens to us a lot. So when the feeling comes that you don't want to, not as in you don't want to learn anymore, but it's like today I don't feel like learning. I don't feel like taking up my books. I don't feel like reading this. What can we do? Like how can we engage ourselves to pick up a book and learn, because we have to be a bookworm for us to become our role model. Everyone
Yeah.
has a role model.
Yeah, that's right.
So how can we focus on our books a lot rather than playing?
Okay. One solution that just popped out in my mind is like when you don't have the feeling of learning, yeah, you have friends and colleagues who stays around you.
Mhm.
So you can just pick up your phone and call them or text them, yo bro, who are you? Like you know you are in school and you have to study hard. But I just don't feel like learning now. So you can call your friends and come around you, come along with their books, and you can do a peer learning. That's going to help.
Okay, what if I'm someone who I don't like learning?
You don't like learning.
Yes, maybe I don't like learning, and also my peers too are like me. Both of us, we don't like learning. What is the solution to that?
Okay. Well, that's very difficult, but yeah, in every yeah, in every problem there's a solution.
Mhm.
So you can contact your teachers. You have teachers and other things around. Yeah,
Okay,
you can consult them about the problem, and they are going to make like positive impact about that
okay,
and help
okay,
you learn.
okay. That's very wonderful. So you mean we should seek for understanding from our teachers and
Yes,
also elderly and parents to
yes,
help us and guide us in our learning.
sure.
Okay. I would ask, right now in the modern Ghana area,
Yeah,
most youths right now are, let me put it, Okada riders. And
yeah.
I don't know if it's the parents, the fault is from the parent. I won't say that if your Okada rider is wrong, but it would be nice to see a youth like me not riding a moto or being called by my peers, Okada, hey Okada, stop. No, it would be nice to see me maybe in my small Porsche car
Yeah.
having a background work as a clerk at this bank, or maybe a curator in this art gallery, or
Yeah.
maybe I'm sitting at you on your TV, then you see me there.
Wow.
Hello everyone, this is your news anchor. It will be very nice to see that, but
Yeah.
right now that's not what is happening. Most of the youths drop out of school to become okades. And what is happening? What is really happening? Is it the parents, or is it the mindset of the youth, or is it the teachers who are not giving them the right tuition?
No, I don't think it's the teacher's fault. And yeah, I know teachers are making and trying their best to give good impact on the students' life, but some students are like just don't want to focus on learning because they think money is all that is needed.
Mhm.
Money, all their mindsets are made of money, and that's not good.
Even
Yeah,
there is a saying in tree that say one bra wunya.
yeah,
It
that's the but education. Look, education is the key to success.
is true.
Getting the skills, knowledge, and everything. No one can take that from you when you get that. Seriously. And now the youth are focusing, all their minds are made up of money, 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 money. So they want to like rush and get that money. That's all they think about. And that's no good. You have to take your time. Yeah.
Okay.
Even look at the president. He took his time, went to all the schools needed, got his degree, masters, and everything. And look at where he's now. Enjoying his life with his family, earning a lot of money. And I don't think it's the parents' fault too. Maybe the parents doesn't have money to cater for them and other things, going to school. Like even though education is free now, by you need to get some textbooks, exercise books, a little things, provisions, and other things. The parents can't afford that things. So I think it's not also the fault of the parents, but just that they don't have the funds to cater for their their world. So that's leading them to the dropping out of school by
Okay.
Canada to earn something by themselves and also help their parents and even family.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I think about.
Listening to what you were saying, meaning our peers are playing a huge role in we turning away from schooling to
Yeah.
become those professions, which let me say you won't earn enough for you to become a better person. And also, you said the teachers are doing well to help the students become what they want to become. It's true, I agree on that. But maybe have you seen not all professional students are professional, not all professional teachers are professional teachers, sorry.
Yeah.
And most teachers, or let me say few teachers in the educational system, they fail to correct students when they are wrong. They fail to assist students who are, let me say, sorry to say, dumb students.
Yeah.
They fail to like caress them, bring them closer to them,
Yeah.
motivate and
Exactly.
encourage them to help them. So all these are factors, and I will say that when this happens, what are some of the things that student who is victimized can do to uplift his spirit in furthering his education or continuing to learn?
Okay. Oh, that's a good answer, though. Eh, see, teachers helping them in that area, and look, you have to like you have colleagues, classmates, and other things. Learning, challenge yourself, so you can like go to your teacher for him to set up some questions, few questions for you. Then you bring it, and you are going to solve it with your colleagues, and that's going to help keep challenge in the class and education system. Yeah, and that's going to help develop your spirit. So maybe you have done a test today, your colleague, like you have done a test today, and I've gotten higher marks than you, like that is going to help you. So that is going to encourage you to work hard, learn hard, so that next time when the test comes again, you make sure that you pass me. So that is going to help keep the challenge going. And later on, when you realize like writing your BC or WASI or whatever, you're going to pass and get a higher grade and pass mark. And that is going to lift you up to the next level of education and promote you in life. And later on, when you're going to realize again, you're like working in a big company or owns your own work company or something like that. And yeah, that's
Okay,
going to help.
okay. So you mean students like that should have or should open up to different teachers
Yeah,
so that they can help them and encourage them to become to be friends with their books more.
yeah.
Okay, I
And
understand.
in school, your best friend has to be your book. Yeah,
Your best friend has to be. That's very true. I agree on that. Some students think that friends that they have help them a lot, and it's true. But some friends too that we choose, they are not helping at all. And
That's
if
right.
we continue to live with them, meaning they are going to poison us, their influence is going to light up on us, then we are going to be crushed. That's what happens a lot. Okay, so on to our next question. I would ask, how can one be motivated to learn in order to achieve what he or she has?
Okay. Motivation, you can be self-motivated.
Self
Yeah.
motivated.
Set up your goals for yourself. What you want to achieve in life, the next 10 years, the next 15 years. That's going to guide you. That's going to lead your path. Yeah. To achieve what you want to get in future. Setting yourself a goal, like you want to be a professor in the near future. And to be a professor is not easy.
I
You need
agree.
to put a lot more effort in learning and work. At dawn, when people are asleep, you need to wake up, study your book, always in your free time. You don't have to like roam about with your friends that, excuse me to say, aimlessly. Yeah, that has nothing to do. You need to always be with your books. Being a professor is not easy. So setting up that goal, you need to like learn always, always, always. And that's going to help you. And motivating yourself too is one. Yeah, you need to motivate yourself. You need to motivate yourself and don't let anyone bring you down. Like today when you have a test, it did not go well. Like tell yourself that next time I'm going to do it.
Okay.
And you have to also sit down, not just tell yourself that next I'm going to do it, then you just sit down idle, doing nothing, gossiping and other things. That's not going to help you pass next time. What is going to help you pass next time is staying with your books, reading your books always, revising and learning ahead of the class. Yeah,
Okay.
learning ahead of the class. So when the teacher comes to class and like you are not good in like or you get confused when learning, like you can consult the teacher, say, oh
Mm-hmm.
madam, I learned about this and like I did not get the concept or what it
Mm-hmm.
was trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
So can you please go through with me?
Okay.
And yeah, the teacher will be even encourage, like, yeah, you are trying, and he or she will also like will be glad and happy to help you,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to help you,
Mm-hmm.
but not the teacher.
Okay.
Because the teacher he has tried his own and that's where he or she is now. So it's left with you to also pass. And the solution to it is that you have a teacher around you in the school always. So if you have problem, you can just like consult the teacher. If it's about maths, you can go to your maths teacher with this question. Say, madam, I did not I was trying to solve this question and I got stuck in some way or some part around here. So can you go along with me? Yeah, they will, and they will not just sack you. Nah, they are
Okay.
there for us.
Okay.
They are there for the students.
Okay.
So anytime you have problem about learning, you can just consult the teacher.
Okay.
And they are willing to help. Yeah, I
Okay.
know for sure.
Yep. I agree on that, and I accept it. I know it's very difficult for most students to open up to teachers to help them. It's very sad that we are bringing a close to this exciting episode, but I
Okay,
have some few questions to ask them. We set off. Okay,
okay.
so with my last few questions that I have, okay, I'll go by. I'll say, when one thinks that he or she is feeling as if he doesn't want to continue, he doesn't want to engage more. Like, as I said, he doesn't want to continue, he or she doesn't want to continue with education anymore. When that feeling comes, you said earlier that they should consult teachers, elderly persons, those that they feel they
Yeah.
trust that they can help them. Okay, but if that doesn't work, what is the another alternative for the person to enrich, to have a mindset or a different mindset which will help him continue or further his
Okay,
education.
okay, okay. Looking at your family background and lineage, hey, some students come from, excuse my language, very poor background, and looking at that background, for now you have the advantage to further your education, so you don't have to joke with that chance, but rather work hard to change your family background. So looking at your family background, the way they are suffering to even give you money or provide your needs for you, and now education, like I said,
And
is the key to the
also,
success.
I'm not cutting you short. And also, some students who, as you are saying, you are talking about the education background, like
Yeah,
looking at their family background. I mean, if I'm correct with that, you mean they have a poor family background.
yeah,
Some students, not all students have a poor family background. Also, some students have great
yeah,
fathers with
yeah, for sure.
achievements and assets and other stuffs. Those students who they feel that they don't want to learn, they don't want to continue education because of what their parents have. What is the advice you have for them?
um what your parents have gotten now, like it can just vanish in just a second, so you don't have to like rely on what your parents have made or putting down for you in the near future. You have to struggle and get your own.
Mhm.
Yeah, although your parents have struggled and gotten all that for you, you don't have to just sit there idle. You need to work hard on it. You need to work hard on it.
Mhm.
And even if they leave that company for you or something like that for you, you can't just run it without having knowledge or anything about it. So still you need to further education and get broad knowledge and understanding. Like your father has a manufacturing milk company, you have to like further education, learn more about it and other stuff, so that later on in the future when they are passed away, you can know how to handle it. But just sitting there idle that now my parents have like making a lot of assets and other things, so I'll not further my education, but I'll rather stay idle. When they are passed away, they'll give it to me. Like that's not going to help.
Mhm.
That's not
Okay,
going to help.
okay. Oh, it's very sad, but it's been a long journey though, having you
Yeah.
here. We are very grateful and very much pleased with your words and your voice of advice to the youth. We hope
Okay.
that this reached them and it will be a great one to have you next time on our episode.
Okay.
Very well. Do you have any shout out to anyone?
Yeah. I have a shout out to my friends that I'm schooling with them in the SHS, and my best friend and my mom too, my parents. I love them
Would you
very
like
much.
to mention your best friend's name?
Oh, my best friend, um, Prince Sanoff. Hey,
Okay,
shout out to you
okay.
everywhere you are.
Okay, okay, that's very nice. Okay,
Okay.
me too. I'll just give a shout out to my family, my mom, my father, and those who are watching me. Thank you very much for listening. Again, this is the vlog voice of the youth. We bring you this same episode, same time, same next week. See you. Bye bye.